Hello everyone, and welcome yet again for another total Warcast. I'm your host, Daily, reporting, almost live from the snowy tops of Norway. And, yes, I'm a little bit late with Warcast again. I'm sorry, I had a lot of stuff to do at work, but, good news is that I am through working on Sundays. So that means I have an entire day just focused on doing the Warcast, so that's awesome. So, today, I have a great announcement. I have a guest that I've been waiting for quite some time, and that's actually Leonidas.
What's
Yeah, so Leonidas is finally done with uni. He's my co-host. How many did we do? We did quite a lot of the Warcast together. But then...
Yeah, we did, 10, 13 episodes? Something like that?
Yes, something like that. And then you abandoned me, and I had to... And then I went to Australia, and then I started season 2. But that's all in the past. So welcome again. How does it feel?
It's good to be back. Gives me something to do in the summer now.
Yeah.
Just gonna be sitting on my ass. Hopefully I get a summer job, otherwise I'm just gonna be sitting on my ass.
Yeah. me too. Oh, I got a job, but I'm still gonna sit on my ass after work. So yeah, today we got a lot. Actually, since I've been gathering up different news from since the episode 12, we have a lot to go through. So yeah, should we just hop right into it? Just to start with it? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so on the front page of TW Center, there was a couple of weeks ago, it was a new episode of Rally Point, episode 2, where... what is it called again? Have you seen any of them, by the way?
I saw the first one. I haven't seen the second one.
No, it was about Ted, the editor.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so it was basically episode 2 was just focused on the editor, Ted, in short, and I was really, it just explained everything, easy to use, how it will automatically save it into your directory, and make it really easy to make cool and cool looking battle maps. And now that we're a few weeks ahead, it seems that it's been released already. So have you tried it yet?
No, I haven't actually played Total War at all in some time. I've been busy playing with like Dead Space 2. And
Oh
then,
god. You haven't played a console, have you?
No, they're on PC and like Assassin's Creed. I got them all on, the sale, so I was like, yeah.
Yeah. I've been playing very little this last week. I mean, my abstinence is kicking in as hard as ever, but I just don't find the time or the will to actually play any games. But I have checked out the TED, and it's actually quite fun. I have to agree that a lot of the guys who made they are quite awesome. I'm really impressed that they gotten so quickly into it. So I'm really looking for what the community can churn up, and I hope that it will eventually be compatible with other Total War games, so you can actually make new battle maps in Empire and Napoleon. So yeah, that's really good. Yeah. So that's TED. Check it out if you want. It's a free tool in your directory in Steam. You just change it from games to tools, and then you should find it in there. And you should... Do you have Shogun 2 again, Leonidas? I can't remember if you did.
I bought it, but I haven't really. I played it for a bit at the beginning, but then sort of forgot about it.
Yeah. I played it a lot. So, well, yeah, I played Fall of the Samurai and all that, but it's been a while since I've tried to get into, but I'm having technical difficulties. I think my PC is kind of broke now. Luckily I got a new paycheck, so I invest in new computer. So yeah, next news. The new TWN news from DQ Trash is out, and yet again a great new show. I think he's one of the he brings one of the most inspiring contents on this site, with him standing there and talking like there's a newsreel. So yeah, that's really cool. Check it out if you want. It's on the front page right now, or just scroll down from where you're listening to this. So yeah, he gives some shout outs to me as well, but the problem is with the TWN is coming out so late that usually when he talks about it, the new Total Warcast is out already. So yeah, check it out. Also, one of the issue 33 of Critics Quill is out. Check it out. I haven't read all through it yet, but it's actually pretty good. Have you read it, Leonidas?
If I said that it's loading in the tab right now, would you believe me?
My internet is so slow. Yeah. No, I don't believe you.
You don't believe me? Oh, well.
Oh, well, my loss. Okay, so we need to hurry up here, or if not, we're gonna stay here all night and bore people to death. Let's hop into the news bucket. Now, Leonidas, this is something I brought in Season 2. I don't know, have you listened to any of the Warcast in Season 2?
I've been too busy studying, man.
No, dude, this is not good, man. Okay, so basically I brought in a new segment called News Bucket, which is basically just gaming news and everything in between, where we talk about all that stuff. We still have, forum friends and all that, but, the News Bucket is the thing that we really, because it brings up a lot of good gaming discussions and all that, content.
Yeah, we used to do that anyway, we just didn't have a section for it.
Exactly, so I decided to have a section for it because it makes it easier to bring content in, so. But yeah, first news is actually double now, since after it took so long before I made another Warcast, so there's more news about BioWare. Okay, so the Old Republic, Star Wars Old Republic first news is that back in March it was 1.7, it's now down to 1.3.
People million, yeah.
Yeah, they're trying still to calm people, to claim that it's not the Titanic and all that. It's not going to sink people. It's... And also the next news is that they have fired 200 employees working on Star Wars The Old Republic. They're still reassuring people that, oh no, this is completely fine, we're just restructuring and the work will still continue as usual. I think this is, to be honest, it really looks like the Titanic. All we're waiting for now is the iceberg, and, well, the iceberg is already hit, it's just waiting for the water to sink in. So it's kind of sad to see. There's still, and other news on games, companies that go under. Kingdoms of Amalur, developer 38 Studios, has actually declared themselves bankrupt and fired all their employees. Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning was actually a big flop, so they didn't sell even half, I think, of what they needed. 1.2 million, up to, what they had to reach was 3 million, so it's sad, but what you're gonna do, that's the way of things. I think they set the standard way too high, releasing the triple platform release and all that. I think they just drained too much resources, so sad, but, other side of the world. Next news. Have you heard about Black Mesa Source, by the way?
Yeah.
You have, good. It means that you are well aware that it's still alive. Did you know it was still alive?
Yes.
Okay, good. You luckily haven't been living under a rock in Britain. So.
No, I get my bit of gaming news where I can.
Yeah, not from the Warcast, that is.
Yeah, just not from you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. At least, okay, for the guys who doesn't know, Black Mesa Source is a group of individuals that banded together to make Half-Life 1 in the Source engine. This is like, I remember they releasing a teaser back 3 years ago, and Rock Paper Shotgun has recently had a interview with Carlos Montero, which is the lead developer. He's the the leader of the pack. He governs everything, and it's a really nice read. I can post a link down in the description. It's a really good read because it just shows you that how devoted some people can be for a project, and this is really cool because they've been working on this for so long, and it's really taking shape. And it's really cool to see how a privately like individuals can work together to actually achieve something like this. And he talked about like the difficulties of the development process, how project managing is really important, and especially when you're going on different time zones where you have Americans, maybe you have people from Asia, Australia, America, and yeah, actually everyone has to actually work together to get this out. 2 seconds, I'm just gonna exit my Steam. People are bugging me. There we go. So, yeah. So, read it up on it. It's actually, as it explains it, it's not really... He talks about polish and how that they're not really close to getting it done, but they're re-stepping back into what they've already made into a solid product and going through it again to see if it's good. And as they actually said, it's not really a remake, like a total conversion, making Half-Life completely as it were, just in the source engine. It's actually their own adaptation, which is actually quite cool because it's gonna bring a lot more new to it instead of it's just you playing through the same stuff as you did in Half-Life. Do you want to say some of the features, Leonidas?
Yeah. Firstly, most importantly, at least to me, it's free, so get out there. What is it? There's like custom creation models.
Yeah, custom models. Custom models, I think that is.
Yeah, and textures.
Yeah, 5,000 custom textures. It's like more than what was in Half-Life 2.
Yeah, so, and then they added new voice acting, so that's a plus always.
Also, 2,000 choreographed scenes, which means that we're gonna have a lot more, character talking to each other and getting a lot more of those stupid professors, talking and getting killed, hopefully. I can't wait for that.
New soundtrack, yay!
Yes, and also immerse yourself in a new 2,300 custom sound effects. How do you make 2,300 custom sound effects? That's just insane.
I don't know. You go up into the kitchen, start hitting stuff, starts making noise, start recording that.
I can probably make around 30 just from sitting on here on my desk. Maybe 30, 50 different sounds. So, yeah, but still, it has to be relevant. Feel last one. Feel the impact of a custom system such as the face creation system, custom GIB system. I have no idea what that is, and death cam and more. I don't know what death cam means either. Is it death cam as in Modern War, Call of Duty, where if you get killed, you can see how you get killed, or
kill cam? I don't know what death cam. Death cam maybe from your perspective of how you die. So I don't know, you see the guy shooting you again. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, as I said, it's not a complete conversion remake. They're making this game looking over and not only bringing. I'm just I'm just gonna finish this news up by saying how I wrote it here in the last one. As they say, this has evolved from making Half-Life in the source engine to a complete conversion remake. They're now making this game as their own adaptation. They're actually making it as how all those individuals working as a team together would improve Half-Life. Bad game decision from Valve and all that. Let's just hope they don't try to do everything at once, which usually fails. Yeah. So you done? This is something I'm super stoked for this, by the way.
I was never really like a massive Half-Life fan, but I enjoyed the games obviously, but I was never like completely like hyped up. But it sounds like a good idea, and it's nice to have a reimagining of a classic game that basically everyone's played by now.
Yeah.
I would hope anyway.
Yeah, but big quick question. You have not. You haven't. What you call it? You have finished Half-Life before, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, good. I was just wondering. Because if that would be embarrassing.
That would make me a massive hypocrite, wouldn't it, then?
Yeah. I've never been a huge fan of Half-Life series, but you never played it.
No, I've played it. I just, I found it okay. I just
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
like.
same. And I like Half-Life as well a lot. I think it's a really great game, but I like Half-Life 2 and its episodes more. I think it's way better in every sense. So I enjoyed the story. I hope they will make episode 3 or Half-Life 3 or whatever they do. But we'll see. At least we can at least have something to fill in the gap, which is Black Mesa Source. But if it goes, they're using Valve time as well, so you never know. You never know.
Oh well.
Yeah. So next news: Bioshock Infinite is pushed back over autumn. I don't sure. That's sad. Whatever.
Sad face. Sad face.
Yeah. Yeah. Careface. Yes. Dishonored release date sort of set in October. I talked about Dishonored in, I think it was this last one or the one before that, which is a sort of, it seems that steampunk assassin game from Bethesda. It's actually been voted the most anticipated game of 2012, but there's no, I don't feel the hype that much. I don't know anything about the game. All I know is that
it was a trailer.
Yeah, I know, and it's like you're a guy with powers and you're killing other dudes, and it's a steampunk universe, and there's a plague, and you have this governmental type or good army guys who's controlling everything, and you have these huge what like spiders or whatever, so the stalkers or.
I don't know, it looks like a sort of like, I don't know, 18th century sort of, but not so much because there's technology now, but I don't know, Assassin's Creed kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's in first person.
And in a steampunk universe.
And in a steampunk universe, which is always weird.
Why?
I don't know, just I think steampunk is just too open a term to use, like, there's so much stuff that could be in a steampunk that you wouldn't expect, so,
Yeah. I know. I use steampunk for, I don't really, I know the terms, I have in my head set, a image of how a steampunk universe looks like, and it can be a lot of different things. So.
I mean, basically, from what I understand, steampunk's just like, it could be alternative, like, history, or like, if this hadn't happened, this is what happens down the line. It's just like changes everything, but still kind of the same.
Yeah. Instead of oil, we use still steam engines and stuff like that.
That's not what it means. Never mind.
I don't know.
Has nothing to do with steam. I always thought it was just alternative, like horror kind of universe kind of thing. Like, what basically Unforgiven is, like, it's sort of like 19th century, but it has, like, a little bit of technology in there. Yeah. There's, like, oppression and, like, dictatorships and whatever, so it's interesting.
Yeah. And you have a special clothing style and all that, yeah. Because I don't, yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. We'll see. If I can see some more gameplay videos and all that, I'm gonna be maybe a little bit more stoked. But we'll see. Next news: Skyrim update. So it seems that Bethesda is working on a sorry, coughing there. On a Skyrim update, and the biggest thing in the bug fixes and all that. But one thing they're bringing actually into the game is horse combat. My God. They bring fun. Yeah, but it seems that I think you are the only one on a horseback, so...
Doesn't matter. I've always wanted to just ride Shadowmere and, like, cut down a dragon whilst on the horse. So
yeah.
So good.
That'd be awesome.
Or use, like, a shot while you're on the horse, just, like, down that stuff right out of the...
That would be cool if you could down while on the horse, while fighting. That'd be freaking awesome. So just do like a drive-by.
Yeah, drive-by with like magic and stuff, just like fireballs. And
go outside a white run and just push through the guards and just run away. Fun. So yeah, looking forward to that. That's the only thing, bug fixes, a little bit more patches, and horse combat, which is awesome. So we'll see how it turns out. I don't know. Well, it doesn't say. I didn't check when it was released. Let me double check. When can we wait it? Nah, it's coming soon. It didn't say.
Yes, before the summer ends, so I can get to play it.
Yeah, hope.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I was hoping Torchlight 2 was gonna come out, but that's for later.
Yeah. God damn it! All the good games.
We'll get there.
We'll get there finally. You know, it's something I'm waiting for. Like so many games now. It's like Max Payne 3, for example, and it's GTA 5, and well, I'm just mentioning Rockstar games.
Max Payne 3 is just too expensive for me. Like, right now, I just don't have the money to fork out like £45.
Rolling in cash, baby. Rolling in cash.
What is it like? It was like 60 euros,
Yeah,
55 euros or something on Steam. It's just like,
That's so much cash. It's not really that much in Norway, but still, it's a. I can understand people coming from a different country to find that.
Well, not all of us live in the rich north now, do we?
No, we don't all live in the rich north, but god damn it, what, you gonna bring up that card again?
Yes, do you know why? Because we might not even be in the Euro soon, so that's what I'm saying. You're gonna see what happens in the June election, that's what I'm saying.
What's what I'm saying? Yeah. No, we done good. We stopped eating so much potatoes also, so that's.
Okay.
Yeah, we were like the Irish, you know, back in the start of the 1900s. So yeah. Moving on. I'm trailing off here to talk about potatoes and the Irish. God damn it. Next news is Tribes Ascend update. Tartarus, it's called. Featuring 2 new maps. By the way, have you played Tribes Ascend?
Yeah, I don't like it. Basically, I don't like the model that they have, the sort of free to play, but it's also like the weapons you can buy are just, some of them are just so overpowered. And some of the pricing is just ridiculous. Like, when stuff gets released, it's so expensive, and then it comes down slowly in price, so people get, like, you know, at the beginning are just screwed over. Like, I don't know, it had good potential for me, but it's just not something I'm going to keep playing.
So basically it's just a free-to-play version that kicks it, but what about the game itself?
Well, the game itself, I guess, is pretty fun, but you know what, when I load a map in and I'm like, you know, with my sharpshooter or whatever, and then the other guy is just spawning the stuff that he just bought, and he's just like destroying me in 2 hits. Or like, you know, 2 explosions, because he's spawning like the new, I don't know, spin, whatever. It's just really annoying, because it's sort of becoming like pay to win, but not really. It's not really that explicit, but it's sort of, it's seeping in that these people have paid the extra bit to become that little bit better, so they get the edge over you. But I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah. So. I enjoy
Did I just destroy your perception of like Tribes Ascend? Were you getting ready to say how a great game, what a great game it was, and how fantastic it is?
Wake up!
No, I'm not. I enjoy the game. I haven't played so much, you know, like I haven't been, you know, completely ravaged, you know, but I still enjoy the game. I think it has a fun gameplay, better than most other games lately. It comes out, it's. You know, I think it's fun, and it takes a lot of skill, you know, to play the game, which is important to me. Instead of it just being like Call of Duty, where it's just
Kill streaks.
Yeah, that as well, and just hammer, whatever. Moving on now, for everyone who knows, is that many games have been made in Unreal Engine 3. I can't come up with any. Examples now, but there's a whole lot of games.
Unreal Tournament, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, Unreal Tournament. Hello.
What else has been made in Unreal Engine? I think Batman Arkham Asylum?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe. I might be wrong. Correct me. I might be wrong, but I think so.
I'm not gonna correct you when I'm not sure myself. Engine games. I'm just searching for this. List of Unreal Engine games. Let us see. Okay, does it say which UT build? Unreal? Is it UT?
User
Okay.
joined your channel.
3.
Yeah. Whoa! Someone joined our channel. What is this?
Oh my god, it's an American invader. Get him out. Get him out. Burn it.
Hey,
Burn it.
hey.
Kill it with fire. Kill it with fire.
Hey.
American?
What?
What? Oh yeah, it's gonna. Okay, it's okay. Yeah, don't worry. He has a. What's the password?
TWC.
No,
They're not the password for the channel, genius.
the Warcast.
Well, it is technically the
Potatoes.
password that's guarding this channel, so...
You're guarding this channel. Yeah. But as we were talking, we just got into the Unreal tournament, Unreal Engine. I mean, we're trying to find. God damn it! Whoa, Unreal. God, I can't find it. Yeah, at least there's a lot of games. Killing Floor, Deus Ex, Invisible War. Let's see. Days. Don't make me hurt you, American. God damn it.
I think it is. It is pronounced Deus. It's Latin. Just say it.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares? Shh.
Thank you.
Shh. That's enough. Okay. Anyhow, we're talking about how a lot of games have been made in the Unreal Engine 3.
Like Mass Effect.
So many games. The
Like
whole
Mass Effect.
Brothers in Arms.
There you go. We got some examples. Thank you. But now to the news. Unreal Engine 4 is revealed. And there are good news out as well. Epic has actually revealed they will be releasing tools that will help game companies make games easier, which will making they don't have to do that much technical bullshit, so that the production time and cost will go down. So that means that we will probably Kingdom 38 Studios or BioWare won't go under. It's.
We're still not going to get cheaper games, though.
Yeah.
That just increases the profit margins.
Exactly. God, I'm coughing so much. Okay, last news for the news bucket today, and that is Metro Last Light live action. Metro 2033 is my favorite FPS almost through time. I think it's one of the most atmospheric, even though the gameplay kind of sucked, but it's the atmosphere and the story that really caught me. So I think it's one of the better FPSs out there in single player. That is. Have you guys played it?
Yes.
I have not.
Yeah, of course you haven't, Gunny. No, nah. I've been giving Leonidas a lot, so you're the new punching bag. So welcome.
See, Gunny only plays American-produced games. He doesn't play games that were developed by maybe a European studio. So it's just.
Yeah, I certainly don't play any of those creative assembly games.
All right. Who made those games again?
Who knows? Who cares?
That doesn't count. They're Anglo.
I think it rhymes with what this podcast is called. I can't think of it. Oh well. Well, I'll Google it later. We'll figure.
That's not rhyming, by the way, Daily. Just.
Do I look like a rapper to you? God damn it! I know. I'm just joking. And please believe me when I'm joking. Please don't think I'm that down in the dirt that I can't. I can rhyme. I've even written a song. Christ, I can even show it to you if I feel desperate enough for attention.
We were talking about something before this, weren't we?
Yeah, no. Metro Last Light, live action trailer. Check it out. It's I'm gonna post it in the description. Like I said, this is one of the games I'm looking really forward to, even though maybe not everyone feels the same as I do. But keep an eye out for this game, and maybe buy it. You'll see. I'm gonna buy it because I like it.
And you're rich.
Yeah, I'm finally rich. Goddamn, I've been so poor lately, but now I've got my first paycheck, rolling in money.
You've only gotten your first paycheck?
Yeah, no. The thing they do is that you work for. You only get it. They withhold your paycheck for a month, and then you get it. So, yeah, so it's so that you can't work for 1 month.
Yes, go welfare state.
And then just leave. What do you mean welfare state? I'm not on welfare.
No, but that's why they keep your first paycheck probably for some sort of
so that you can't work for
social security.
No. Why the place where I work at keep my paycheck is because I can't work for a few days, get the paycheck, and then just run off. You know, it's so that I have to be there a little bit longer, so just 2 months or something.
So you can't just come in and benefit from Norway's system of working.
Why are you talking about Norway's system? This is about the place where I work. Christ. You guys are annoying. God damn it, why did I invite you?
But what's next on the list?
Next is Diablo 3. Now, this is gonna be our forum frenzy, because I have a huge problem with the... So, Diablo 3 is the new punching bag. Gunny, you're out of the ring. I bought Diablo 3. I've been talking about it on the Warcast. I've been looking really forward to it. And it's a great game. I love it. But... as everyone else has been talking about since it came out, you have, the disconnections, you have the single player lag, you have items disappearing, and just general stupid things that should not happen with a game where a huge developer like Blizzard is backing. That's just wrong. But it happens, and now I'm stuck with a game I really wish I could return, which is sad.
Huh.
Have you guys played it?
I have not, but I've heard. I know several people who've bought it and are very happy with the game.
Oh, happy.
I bought it. I played it.
I thought you were poor.
Yeah, well, you see, I do have
poor.
I do have money. Yeah, I do have. We're collectively poor. I do have money stashed under the mattresses. Anyway, I bought it. It wasn't what I expected it to be. Despite the, let's forget like the errors on the first day of like launch day, whatever, error 33 or whatever.
37.
37, whatever. Couldn't even remember. I can't even remember.
Okay, let's hold it there. This is why I want to bring it up, because there's a lot of people who takes that stance and say, oh, come on, did you really expect to get into the Blizzard, get into the servers the first day? Yes, actually I did. I spent $60 on it. I really would enjoy to play the game on launch day when I used $60 on it.
People would have complained if they had paid, I don't know, $40 for it still. It doesn't matter.
But you pay for a goddamn product, and you don't get what you paid for. That's wrong, I think.
Well, you pay for the key to run the product, but...
Gunny, if you throw that bullshit at me, I'm gonna rage,
No, Gunny is right. You don't own the game. You own a license to use the game.
Both of you, yes, okay, whatever.
What are you talking about? It's legal terms. You own the license.
Yes, whatever. I own the license. I paid $60 to play a game. I could not play the game. There's some. I have to be allowed to be angry when I use my hard-earned money, or Norway's hard-earned money. Nah, just joking.
That's collective thinking there.
To buy Diablo 3. Now, I understand, like, I was like this as well. Why are people being mad about it? But I think you have to take a different stance on it, and actually say that we won't sit by and actually take this kind of stuff. It shouldn't be, people should be pissed.
Well, to be fair, if you look at the facts, I mean, they had stated that the single player would be, DRM. Always on. You'd have to have an internet connection. You'd have to log in. We knew this before launch, okay?
Yeah. But the thing is,
okay, but hang on. As I'm sure most people that bought Diablo 3, this is probably not their first game, and they've probably played some sort of MMO before in their life. I know Diablo 3 is not an MMO. I'm just using this for an always online game comparison. They would know that every single game that launches with only online compatibility on the first day has problems. This has happened with every single, online game, MMO, whatever you want to call it. So them buying it, they should have expected to some degree that there would be some difficulty. And not been like, oh my god, the service isn't perfect, I want my money back.
Leonidas, I'm talking about the principle of buying a product. I know we both, both of my friends who were sitting there waiting for it, we both went to bed. We both knew when we might not get in because, the servers are, lagging. The thing I'm talking about is the principle of buying a product for a lot of money. I think that $60 is a huge investment, or whatever you want to call it, a price for a product or whatever. And then you don't get the product you want. Now, I'm not talking about, yes, I know that there was a DRM. I know that, like, all that stuff as well. But we're talking about the principle, and they can't even provide, safety for your stuff, when people getting hacked and all that bullshit, I think...
People got hacked, I didn't know that people got hacked.
No, they kind of, I think they botched on the security and stuff like that. It just really gnaws at me. In the principle, as I said, buying a product and not getting what you paid for. It's as simple as that. You don't have to agree with me. That's just...
I see where you're coming from. I get it.
Thank you.
I understand the perspective. I just think people should be a bit smarter and have some sort of realistic expectations from experience and not expect that.
Sure. We talk about expectations, sure, but that's not what I'm talking about. Yeah, and both me and my friend, we didn't really matter that much to us. We just slept and then stood up a little bit early and played before we went to work at 2, in the afternoon. But the problem for me is, I get disconnected now, in single-player games. The single-player games lag. It's stuff like that.
Well, you're going to always be online, so if your internet connection isn't...
Dude, I have fiber. God's sake.
Ooh.
Dude, yeah, but I have good internet connection. Just ask Gunny, playing Napoleon.
Ooh.
But the thing is, no, I'm not bragging about my internet alarm, but it's no problem. That's not the problem. The problem is actually on the other side, and that I think is wrong. I know it was always online DRM, but they should actually have fixed this by now. I shouldn't get disconnected.
I see what you're saying. Daily, and that's exactly why I don't buy $60 games on release.
Yeah, and I should know as well, but I was hyped for this game. I wanted this game. I wanted to play it, so I took the chance and I bit the bullet.
I mean, when I bought the game, I knew I was going to play the first day. I didn't even try to get in on the first day. I was busy anyway, so I didn't take days off work or school. Or like I heard some people took like 3 days off work to play Diablo. So what the fuck are you doing? Like seriously?
And then you couldn't get in.
And then you could but you know what? Like, if people are gonna go to that length and just expect because they paid like $60 for a game, they need to have like absolute pristine service where they don't get disconnected once, or there's no error, or there's no nothing. Then that's just unrealistic expectations.
Yeah, I agree completely. Unrealistic. Yeah, that's no, I'm not arguing you on that. I'm not expecting Blizzard to actually be able to handle that kind of traffic on launch day, but they could have done a lot more to prevent a lot of this from happening. They could have done tons of things more to actually prevent, for us feeling that we are actually getting, scammed, basically, or that we bought a ruined game.
Well, I mean, the simplest thing they could have done is added in just a single player offline component, just like Diablo 2. But they went with the always on DRM, and that's completely their choice. And people knew about it way before release and way before they started like pre-ordering the game and dropping those $60 down. So they knew that they had to always be online. So they could have sort of foresaw we might get disconnected. We might lose an item or two whilst being disconnected.
No. Losing items. Dude. Okay. Always online. That's fine. We talk about when it's highly trafficked. We're talking about how many days released on 15th. So that means 10 days, 11 days. I would expect after 11 days that should actually make the game, at least those small things, missing, losing items, getting disconnected in single-player games and stuff like that should be fixed. Because, it shouldn't be that way. It should have a certain standard when it sells. How many copies have they sold? 6.8? 6.2 million? God damn, that's a lot of cash.
You'll excuse me if I sort of lose concentration on the discussion. I'm also trying to watch the voting for the Eurovision Song Contest, and it's
Oh
really
my.
funny. Oh my
How's
god,
no?
it is so funny. Greece just got 12 points from the first country, from Albania. It was so funny. People were going insane for some reason. I don't understand why.
Well, I'm being trying to be dramatic here and have a Diablo 3 discussion, and you're watching Eurovision Song Contest.
Yeah.
I should string you up and hang you.
What do you mean?
Goddamn 3.
Most of them anyway.
Yeah, you're
Hung-
my.
You can't watch the songs? No way.
I'm glad somebody else has a mic as bad as mine.
No, well, he's actually worse than yours.
Oh, good.
So.
I don't have money, guys. You know, I'm doing what I can.
Goddamn, tie to take a like what you call it, tin can and tie a string to it.
I don't think that would work.
Don't you doubt me? I have ideas. I have potential. But yeah.
Just keep telling yourself that.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, let's just. I'm done with Diablo 3. And I'm not done. I'm not done. You know, I'm gonna play it more, but you know, I'm done with this discussion.
Aw. But you know what, guys? You know what you can look forward to if you've been disillusioned by Diablo 3? Torchlight 2.
I don't think it's gonna be that good.
And it's only 1/4 of the price. Don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anyone. Well, tell
Well,
everyone.
Well, tell everyone, but
To
you
be
know,
honest,
that's what you get.
after what Blizzard did, I don't think. God, I think they got enough sales. I think got them give Torchlight 2 the opportunity to prove itself. So.
I don't know, I quite liked the beta that I played for Torchlight 2. I found it more interesting, well, more enjoyable, I guess, on a scale to Diablo 3. So I don't know. Something might be there, but that's just me, you know.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll
Black
see.
Ops 2. Don't forget about Black Ops 2.
Oh, dude,
Daily.
dude, like my gaming punching bag, like my enemy number one. That's Call of Duty right now.
This is why we shouldn't let Americans on the show, because they just all start with like Call of Duty, COD, man, Black Ops 2, same
them
stuff.
noobs.
Damn it. Turn
Dude.
your sarcasm detector back on.
Dude, it's not Modern Warfare 3. It's Modern Warfare 2.5. You know.
No, it's Call of Duty 9, the future, flashbacks.
Yeah. Okay. If you I have actually from the indie front, I'm gonna talk about a little small game. Screw Diablo, screw Torchlight. Towns. Have you heard about it?
No.
It's like it looks like it's like Sims and Minecraft.
No.
Unholy love child.
Yeah. Well, how can I explain it? Okay, it's basically Dwarf Fortress with a bird's eye view with good compared to Dwarf Fortress, good graphics. In a 3D world with a base management comparing to, for example, the Settlers kind of style. For example, one wheat becomes one bag of flour, and that becomes a bread, you know, stuff like that. It's actually quite cool. What you are, instead of being, you know, the hero going into dungeon, you're gonna be like the village which he visits, you know, with the tavern and all that. It's actually quite fun. I recommend it for guys who. It takes, that's my own biggest grief with it. It just takes so goddamn long to do anything. It's a lot of bugs, and it's a little bit glitchy at times, so getting the workers to do what you want. But for example, you can make, you know, farms housing a tavern with a lot of big bosom tavern maidens and
wenches,
and of course a badger arena. How cool is that? You can make a badger arena.
It's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
I'll tell you what would be cool. Only if the badgers made honey after they would fight.
What to make? What, honey?
If they fought with honey badgers.
Honey. Sorry, I'm.
Danny doesn't know what honey badgers are. That's fine.
Okay, Google.
Danny knows what I'm talking about.
By the way, we're moving into. We are actually honey badger. Okay, we're actually. Oh, honey. Those aren't. Oh, those are not the ones I'm talking about. Horny. I thought
They make great pets, by the way.
Actually,
Honey-
I have one. What you call it? The dead, which is filled with stuff, so it doesn't decay. What's that was called again? Dead animals, which is stuffed. Chuck Testa, what is he doing? Again.
A taxidermy?
Yeah, something.
I don't know.
Yeah, that. You know what? I have one actually upstairs.
Whoa.
Wood badger. Yeah, it's actually quite those are actually quite big, and they bite until it breaks the bone. They're actually quite mean. So yeah, we have a lot of them in Norway. Well, a lot of them. We have some. So yeah, guys, talk to some. Goddamn, we're in the tavern now. Find something to say.
Quickly.
I've been working too much. I worked today as well, but I got 2 days now off. What you guys call it? What on Monday there is something called.
What?
It's a holiday or whatever.
Oh, Memorial Day.
Memorial Day?
Memorial Day.
Get your American holidays
Yes.
just out of here, man. They keep appearing on my iPhone, and I'm like, what the hell is Memorial Day on my calendar? And then I realize why.
Yeah, we got Memorial Day
nice.
and Veterans Day.
Leonidas Veterans Day. Well, actually, I agree with that. That's nice. I talked about Leonidas. You have the name for it. It's a Christian thing.
What?
It is. God damn it! It's.
What?
Norway has some. God, we call it pinsa. I think.
I swear I didn't desecrate anyone.
What it is?
Just for the record.
It is funny. I didn't really know what for somebody. All I know is that we had time off. Basically, what this day means was today meant was the first time, like 2000, 1900 years ago, when the first what do you call it? God damn, the first churches, or not churches, the first the groups of Christians got touched by the Holy Spirit and started talking in tongues.
You're saying this was 1,000 years ago?
No, 1900. I don't know. All I know is that this today, like, we're celebrating the first day when the first groups of Christians got touched by the Holy Spirit and started talking in tongues.
What's the name of that? Pentecost, I think.
Yeah, something like Pentecost. That sounds really horrible. That's something that that sounds horrible.
Was it today? When is it?
Oh,
yeah, it is today.
Yeah.
Ah, well, yeah. It is for the Western Church anyway.
How effed up is that you have you celebrating the first day when people just went batshit crazy.
It's all good.
Yeah, talking in tongues. I never gotten that. No offense to all you Christians, but talking in tongues, never gotten it. Okay, well, I'm done. You guys?
You're done?
Talk about how silly religion is.
No, we're not gonna do that.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
No, this show is about fun and games and yelling at stuff that in games that really pisses you off.
By the way, there's also a 3079 from that town site. I found this thing called 3079, and it's a block action RPG.
Block action
just like
RPG. Just like
So that one that you told me is like World War II meets Minecraft.
What, Ace of Spades?
Oh, that's the one. Never mind. I was thinking of
Yeah, Ace of Spades is really awesome. My God, it's free and it's really fun.
It's free. I've begun to hate that word, free to play.
What? Why? It's like it's the full game. It's not like
You end up paying more, like.
No, it's
through
not.
microtransactions than you would.
You get the whole game for free. There's nothing else. There's no in between. You don't have to pay for machine guns and all that. You have 3 weapons, and it's really cool. Check it out. Seriously, it's really great. I haven't guys. Okay, the guys listening. I'm not talking to Gunny or Leonidas anymore. I'm talking to you. If you haven't heard of Ace of Spades, go to their site and check it out. It's a one-man game, actually. It's like Minecraft, only with, weapons. Really good weapons, by the way. So yeah.
The Star Trek RPG is pretty good free to play.
Wait.
Throw it out
Oh, that game. Okay, no, I'm not interested. I'm just joking, Gunny. Actually, how long have we been going, Leonidas? I think we've been going for quite some time.
I don't know.
50 minutes?
I don't know.
Ugh.
I haven't clue.
We've been talking way too long. Well, sorry guys. As usual, I trail off and start talking about things that does not really matter. But I hope you enjoyed this week's Warcast. I'm gonna cut it off here, guys. If you have anything really important to say, I would say it now.
So, honey badgers, right?
Honey badgers, yes, indeed.
Potatoes and Irish. That's it, guys. We're through for today. I hope you enjoyed this show. I'm gonna do my best to do it next Sunday. I'm actually
Like, favorite, subscribe.
No, I'm not. I don't care about that stuff.
Oops. Oh, but we're not on YouTube. Never mind.
We are on YouTube, but I don't.
So, like, favorite, subscribe then.
I don't. Yeah, you know, the Leonidas is one of those like magnets. Oh, likes, comment, and subscribe. No, comment, sure. You don't really need to like. You can dislike if you want.
No.
Let's make a red bar of death. No, I'm just joking. Okay, so at least if you enjoyed the show, just like I said, I need a little bit more, people talking to me about what they want for the show. You know, if there's any news, you want to talk about games, whatever. What goes around TWC as usual. If you have any mods you want to talk about, just hit me up. I'm always around, sometimes. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do it next Sunday. Hopefully, maybe some of these guys will join me, or some other plebs, peasants. We'll see.
How dare you call me a pleb?
No, I called the other ones joining plebs. But you are basically a pleb, so.
What? I can ban you, boy.
Ban me? Oh my lord! But thank you, Gunny, for joining me yet again.
It was a pleasure.
As usual. It's you don't get the full appreciation since you came in here late because you were playing Napoleonic Wars, traitor.
Oh, is that mod to DLC?
Yeah.
Lol.
That's what you're in right now. The TeamSpeak right here is Napoleonic Wars Regiment.
It's a lot of fun.
It's fun. It is. But guys, we're gonna finish it off. We're still talking and not making any sense. I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye. And good night.